Alright guys, let's do this one more time. Greetings everybody and welcome to DeGrand, Daddy Plays Hades, the 99 update. The Spear. Last time we had... Did we have Guan Yu last time? I could have sworn it was Hades, but apparently it was Guan Yu last time. So you know what? It's time for Zagreus once more. I always feel a bit worried whenever I pick Zagreus, but you know, maybe it's going to work out. And yeah, you know what? Let's keep Antos in here for a little longer too. Also, grab this money. We have been rolling the bones on Chaos quite a few times recently. It has worked in some occasions, it hasn't worked out all that much in others. In general, I would say that it is a bit less interesting now because of the Well of Charons being so full of items that you do not get a lot of Light of Ixions out of them.
I'd gladly scour all your father's realm if doing so would free you from his clutches, Zagreus.
That's awfully nice of you. Do we take the special? You know what, let's do take the special here. Make immediate use out of our Zagreus special here.
Fishing there.
Because that's what we are basically in for, you know?
Another hellfish.
You pick the Zagreus spear, you might as well make good use of your special. And who knows, maybe it's going to be good. Maybe it will be. It will probably not be as good as that one time when we played the... Oh, that's Kerosene with Goddess, that's nice. Probably not as good as when we played the Hades Expect the other day, but it will probably do something for us. Ares. What was Ares' dual boon with Demeter again? Oh yeah, freezing slicing shots. Are we really going to go for them again? Sure. If the game demands it, I will. A lot of you guys, you have been following... You son of a gun. You have been following my videos for a while. It is very rare that I go with a certain game plan into my runs. I usually just pick either the Coin Purse or the Chaos Egg and just see what I can get.
Deal death rather exquisitely, though perhaps I could be of some further assistance in such matters, yes?
Yes. Like, I just go into a run, I see what kind of gods I see for starters, and then I just eyeball it from there. No, let's take the Blade Dash. Have some fun with it. Like, okay, what kind of gods do I see? What dual boons could I get off that could be interesting? And or what kind of interesting synergies? What works well with my weapons? And I feel like the great thing right now is that because all the gods have dual boons, most of which are being pretty interesting, I feel like I have a much more wide range of possible plays I can do with this. Which is great. There's some dual boons for which I would like to basically plan them out ahead a bit more. Like, we are seeing Athena in here, so basically we are setting ourselves up for their dual boon between Athena and Demeter.
Keep fighting, cousin. Fight from out of that eternal gloom. I trust you'll be joining us upon Olympus shortly.
Probably. And that will probably set me up pretty nicely for a Stubborn Defiance run. Because, you know, you lose one Death Defiance, the only Death Defiance you have, but afterwards you just get free healing all the time. Which would be a pretty powerful synergy to go for. That way we may get the dual boon. And there's a good chance that we will not actually get use out of it because the time we will actually spend being at one Death Defiance will be pretty low. But we do not care because it's still fun and may end up saving the run in the long run. With that being said, overall we have a pretty nice long-range run going on here.
Look at all that coin.
Between my cast and my special, we can do some decent things. Like that, you know? Oh, you! That was just rude.
All clear.
Put that into our cast. And there's Demeter again. We could immediately get the dual boon right here. Let's go for it. I think I broke the sound for a bit.
A wretched snake.
When I broke the... Did I break the sound there when I hit the pause button? It sounds so subdued now. What have I done? What have I done to this poor game?
Who's laughing now?
To think, young sprout, our strategist Athena, warrior goddess, sprang from Zeus's head. I would expect that no high intellect could come from there.
Okay.
Please do not mind the Lady Demeter's good-natured sense of humor, Zagreus. She and my father often like to jest with one another, even in the most difficult times.
I suppose a relationship is a relationship, or something like that. Thanks for the stubborn root. The sound is still so subdued. Let's hope that it will be better in here. No, it still sounds so weird. Hang on. I'm gonna try to restart. Or not restart the entire one, just... Okay, that's better.
Blasted wretches.
That was weird. I'm pretty sure that was in-game. That was not a sound issue coming from my end somewhere. Everything just sounded like there's some kind of muffler on it. It was
Enjoy
super
your
weird.
death. Something I can use.
But yeah, we actually got a Death Defiance here, which is nice. We will leave all of that behind. We go and fight for the darkness here.
We have a pest problem.
Yeah, we immediately found our Death Defiance there, so that will help us stay alive for a little longer when everything goes wrong. I don't know, when Ares showed up, we decided to take his dash. Maybe I should have taken the attack regardless, but I was not feeding up for that.
There.
I wanted to be cute about it, you know? I figured he would show up a bit more regularly. I know what, take this one first. Figured he would show up a little bit more regularly. Maybe we could get some cool slicing shot action going on in here. But then he stopped showing up, and now we feel deserted. That being said, I'm not at all unhappy about how decent our long-range weapon is going on in here.
Something for the mirror.
We have a good cast, we have a decent special. We can make this work. I know it's always nice to have that Athena cast because it's both an offensive as well as a defensive tool. And I love stuff like that. I love being the bruiser who is able to destroy enemies while also being just very, very hard to take out. You see me do that kind of playstyle in Smite all the time, and it's very, very rewarding to do that in Smite. But I don't do that all the time. In general, I think that I prefer to just live my life in a way I consider to be efficient on one hand, but also... I don't want to say low risk. But I would like to say that I like living my life with a high risk of not losing. Or with a high risk of... You know, I like to live my life with a high risk of winning. In general, I think that is a pretty true thing to say. In some games that means just going full glass cannon, absolutely destroying a competition that way. In other games,
You're gone.
having a fair bit of destruction is the best defense you can go for. In other games, you actually need to have some honest-to-God protection to fend for yourself properly. There we go. I mean, you can look at Pokemon, for example. You can have the biggest gun that can kill absolutely everyone in one shot, man. But then one slightly tricky enemy needs to show up, and that can be it. That being said, screw you, bruisers, man. How many of these guys are in here anyway? Way too many, that is how many. Stupid bruisers. Each one of them throwing out 3 projectiles at me. So annoying. Ooh, the exploding launcher. Ooh, the exploding launcher. I think we just improved our run by quite a bit. And there's Hermes and Demeter, and we can afford both.
Cheers, mate.
Fast attacks. I think we are better off with a greater reflex here. And Demeter. I think we can take the Ravenous Will here. Now, let's see. Who's it gonna be? Lactote. She's always so happy to see us.
You know, Redblood, my appointments usually don't come to me, much less again and again. Think I'm here to show you a good time, huh?
Yes, I am having a ball.
Electo, I just like to see you menacingly smile. And hey, having to deal with you now and again beats having to fight Meg all the time.
You think dealing with me beats dealing with that weakling?
Isn't she adorable when she gets all angry with me? I mean, I say gets angry with me, but let's be real, she gets angry with everyone. When we are at 50%, I think we are going to summon my man Patroclus and Sisyphus in here. Let's do it now. Not Patroclus and Sisyphus. Oh my god. They absolutely wrecked her into the next phase. And there. Achilles and Patroclus, a match made in heaven.
She wasn't very nice.
She truly was not nice indeed, but that's okay, because neither are we. We are pretty rude people after all.
Electro failed.
We could actually sell it off and make good use out of that money, because I am very sure we are not going to use it for the longest time. I feel like that would be disgraceful and ungrateful, so I want to hold on to that for a little longer. I take that money with me though. And yeah, I would say that Catonic Coin Purse already has been pretty decent for us. And we have a few gods we could further branch into. Can I, hang on, can I sell off my Ares dash? I cannot. That is something I would have liked to get rid of here, because I think that would have been good for us. We have Demeter's special, Athena's attack. Who or what would work well into all of that? Gotta say, I don't think there is a single god who would truly shine here. Poseidon wouldn't really add anything to that. Neither would Aphrodite, Artemis. There really is no god in here that would make this run shine bright like a diamond right now. So you know what? So be it. We just make what we have better.
Up we go then. In the bag.
Thing is, we have Athena. And Athena only has a very small selection of offensive duo boons. You can get the duo boon with Ares, of course, but we do not have a doom effect, so that is off the table. And would also just not mix well with our run right now. There's the duo boon with Zeus, but that is not as cool as I would have liked it to be. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe we should try to get that later down the line, just on the off chance that they actually change that around. And yeah, I went over the lava pool there just because I wanted to get my caststone back. What can I say? I like having them on demand. Also, when I'm not playing with Beowulf, I should absolutely go back to my recharging caststones.
Shiny.
There's
Where
Demeter,
to?
that's good. Let's commit to that. Let's try to remember to do that in the next episode. I mean, for the moment, it's not actually helpful. On the contrary, we are still doing fine. And as long as enemies are this squishy, we can just spam our stuff into them, pick up our caststones again, and then go back to town. And down goes the spawner. Down goes the skeleton man. And down go all of these guys who make all of these magma pits spawn in. Oof. There came another one.
In the name of Hades.
Frozen Touch. Or the Nourished Soul. I think we'd actually go with the Nourished Soul here. Because we can use the HP and maybe it will come in useful later down the line. And this screams for a reroll. Poseidon. We do not really have anything too stunning we could get off Poseidon. And again, not a good duo wound between him and Athena.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
But I wouldn't mind getting his Wrathvic
Your
just for
father's
goodness
forces
in
making
general.
trouble for you, Zag. All of you.
Also, his duo wound of Ares we can't get because
not kidding.
we do not have the flood shot. My god. He just absolutely eradicated those guys. Now we are even. No. Mine alone. All of these guys belong to me. Oh my god, really? Kill him. They are everywhere. Bombs, traps, magma pools. And we're done.
And that's the end of that.
Now, don't lose heart, nephew. Because in spite of all your efforts, it is probably the case that you still have a long and painful road ahead.
Oh, thanks for the vote of
Took down more
confidence
than I
there.
did.
There's Poseidon's 8. Low rarity, don't care. We got a center art as well. And there's actually Ares again. You know, we do have his Blade Rift still. We might as well try to make it count. Let's see how this will fare us.
Fancy running
Damn.
into you again.
That's one way to put it.
Achilles, sir. Attack.
Ooh, absolutely shredded his attack and shredded the other guy's attack as well. That worked out rather nicely now, didn't it?
Poseidon.
Oh no. And there.
Until next time, gigantic Gorgon.
Oh, so it was a good fight to use it. And you know what? Engulfing Vortex is absolutely worth it for me. Makes my Blade with Dash a bit more efficient. And a free key in the fountain too.
Best spot in Asphodel.
I wouldn't say that. There's also Eurydice's place. I actually... You know what we should do? We should try to relocate Eurydice's place into the fountain. Then we would have the official best place in Asphodel. Yeah. Well, some more explosions. Be mindful about the lasers.
I'm out.
Hello out. I'm Daddy DeGrand. Please do not be out of your cars. Keep throwing them out. There you go. And of course we ate another explosion with our face. Full of the cars.
Poseidon.
Blessed. And thank you. I was about to say there should be a numbskull spawn up in here. That hurts.
Olympus.
Good. He dies. And there's the last one. No way. No way I'm gonna get hit by that. Not today, my friend.
That's something.
Pretty good. And I heard that. Fishing spot.
Looks like a good spot.
A very good spot indeed.
Got it.
Crustacean.
Just a crustacean.
So be it. There's Poseidon again. I would love to get that dual boon. Not the dual boon. The regular boon of his that just makes your Wrath effect draw enemies in. Because I really like that one. I really do.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Rip Current. That is exactly the one I was just talking about. Nice.
Let's make some waves, right, Uncle?
Gotta say, man, if there would be a way to guarantee that gods would show up more regularly on your runs,
Learny, wonderful to see you
specific gods, I would definitely go for a good Poseidon run these days. I know I would enjoy that 3000. Man, I still make that 3000 line so often. Even though Endgame, it has already been quite a while since that movie came out. And it wasn't even my favorite Marvel movie. Overall, I would say that Infinity War was actually... Yeah, I would say Infinity War is definitely the better movie. If you just go by big Avengers movies. I think Age of Ultron, while not being one of the best necessarily, it is heavily underrated. I would say the first Avenger movie was heavily overrated. It was cool for what it was back in the time, but in terms of just pure cinematic art, it could have been much more than it was.
Dust. Who needs a neck anyway?
These guys, all of them.
Olympus.
Poseidon doing God's work. Ooh.
I'm empty.
Ooh, magma pools everywhere and I hate it. Oh no, where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? That could have fit me, but it didn't. He should be dead. Good. Do not get by the waves. And he is through. Regained our cast stones and now we finish off Lerny from a safe distance. From a safe distance. And he's done. Alright, no, it wasn't that simple. More or less.
Back to wherever your neck went.
Thank you. But if I would look at what my overall favorite Marvel movies would be, it would definitely be...
No paradise awaits you, boy.
Winter Soldier would definitely be in my top 5 list. That is for sure. You know, it is the second movie for a character in such a huge franchise. You would probably not expect that movie to be any special, any outstanding, especially when you compare it to the other second movies, like the second Hulk movie, which we just ignore existed, Iron Man 2, which was a nice movie to watch, but not that well received overall, if memory serves. And the second Thor movie where a lot of people probably never seen it because it was perceived as being just pretty bad as well, which I do disagree with. But The Winter Soldier, man, that was an honest-to-God amazing movie on so many levels. I really enjoyed that one. Great music, great characters, great plot. One of the greatest non-romantic relationships between a male and a female lead.
Simple.
Alright, Kurtz, express delivery to where in blazes are you right now?
Elysium.
Anyway, take one of these and go about your business.
Faster special. I was about to say faster specials would be stellar in here, and he provides. And there's a hammer. Not sure what I want this hammer to be, but I am pretty open here. Yeah, man, these small guys we can just absolutely destroy with relative ease. I don't know, I did not miss not going to Chaos. I really did not miss out. I did not feel like I was missing out there. And that leaves me pretty happy. Ooh. Alright, hammer time. We don't really have an attack, so all of these master spin or dash attack related things, not that good actually. I think we probably take the quick spin here, just in case we get something we truly want to do with our attack.
You really think
this
you
room.
can get out of here?
This room fills me with a lot of happiness, that's for sure.
Can't do that.
You will be able to do it in a moment. There you go. I love how... Do you see how I drew in that shield hero there? Oh no. There we go.
Not yet.
Enough, I've better things to do.
I drew him in only to block, only to get blocked because shield heroes are OP. But it was hilarious nevertheless. Alright, let's see what these two jokers have in store for us.
Whose favor to choose?
Poseidon coming with a debuff. That's good enough for me.
Power of the sea.
Offend me, and I'll drain the last traces of color from those cheeks of yours.
I'm sorry, Demeter.
Talking about my cheeks here. Cheeky. Very cheeky indeed. But I do not mind. Could have also went for Ares here, trying to get that vicious cycle again. But we also had that last time already. It wasn't even all that impressive then. Good deflex. Oh, that hurts me. That hurt them like a truck though. And I love that. And we are done.
Perhaps you'll exercise more wisdom in such interactions moving forward.
Knowing me, probably not. Oh, Snowburst. I think Snowburst is going to be our choice of action here. And Athena again. We could use her debuff now that I think about it.
There you are, gigantic soul catcher.
Yes, there he is.
Not yet. Poseidon.
Come on, finish the job. Close. He came back, which is a damn shame. Closer to completion. Need to be careful about the shield hero there.
Poseidon.
Nice. And I think he's the last one. Yes. And the unshakable metal. I absolutely forgot that was a thing. You know what? Sure. Push comes to shove.
Hades.
That would be a duo boon I would absolutely not be against selling off. Enemies? There they are. And oh, there's a lot of fakes in there. I think I saw the real one. I think I killed the real one. Yeah, we did. I really like how our ranged damage in here is playing out so far. It feels pretty nice. But you know, that is to a huge part thanks to the explosive launch. That makes all kinds of ranged runs feel pretty good. Look at this! Oh my god, that was insane. That was insane. We drew in all the fakes like it was nothing. That was a piece of art.
Hear me on my authority.
Sure. Take the legendary. That's another boon I would not be against selling off. Not sure how I feel about fighting Charon here, if he would give us the opportunity. He gives us the opportunity. Oh no.
Here's the fee.
Last stance. I'm pretty sure we're going to need that later down the line. Deflecting specials. You know, we could go for this exchange, actually, because we all still have the thrusting effects on our casts. Could all just go for the attack. I think we just go for the attack here.
Delicious.
And, oh yeah, we make our Wrath effect stronger, too. Grab this. Alright, 3 times in a row. Can we make it?
Hey, Charon, look at me.
Oh, he is not enjoying this. The money is good, though, and we are not missing out on any blue laundry rewards up ahead.
Sorry. Let's go, Charon.
Let's go. Okay, hang on. We can probably deflect all of these back at him. Nice.
No.
Oh, but that attack slaps. Is he gonna do it again? Okay, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, I think my deflects were not working. Oh my god, really?
Oh, no.
He's gonna use his ore.
I can't.
Let's just keep our distance from him here. We can. We have the tools necessary for doing so. Halfway through. Well, not quite halfway through, but you know what I mean.
I'm empty.
Okay, he remained invincible there. Used his laser sword, his lightsaber. It's just a Wrath effect here, just so we become invincible for a hot moment. Oh my god! Let's summon them.
Now, Patroclus.
Good. Ooh. Thank you. If you would decide to randomly show up here later down the line, God knows I would not be offended by that.
I'm out.
Hello? No way! I was so sure I would get hit there, but I wasn't.
Olympus.
We are through.
Phew, mate, you are tough.
You are tough indeed.
No way, a membership card for me?
Yeah, just for you. Ooh, that was rough. That was pretty rough indeed. Now, we still have to worry about that tight deadline in here. There's a lot of them going around.
Poseidon.
Blessed.
How many now?
I had to use my Wrath effect there because I wanted to get through that part as soon as possible. Nice. I saw that bow hero over there. Come here. I think we got the real runs. We got the real ones. Oh no.
Poseidon.
Kill them all, slay them, murdering them. Oh no. You are done, I'm Zagreus. And keep slaying it. Good. Oh, and the god level deflect plays here.
Poseidon.
Wrath effect. Drawing them all in. Blessed. I think those are just fakes. Yes. Ooh, we're still living. Somehow we are still living in here. Oh yeah, you know what? I think I would like to get a small increase on my time on that one. Let's take it.
Wonderful.
We are keeping all of these around. And there's a shop, hopefully for some HP. And another Athena boon would also be most appreciated.
Always a pleasure.
There's
Charon.
neither. Frozen Touch, Arctic Blast, Rare Crop. It's probably a decent time in our life to get the Rare Crop, so you know what, let's do it. I do not get it all that often. Razor Shards, Ravenous Will, Rip Current, you know what? That's a decent selection.
The power of Olympus.
Make our cast Rothic stronger.
Tell Hermes I said hi, will you?
Here's me hoping that we are not going to lose out on another Death Defiance in here, but it's probably going to happen.
I
shall never yield the title champion of Elysium to the likes of you.
It's fine.
Achilles, help!
Time we unseated.
My fellow warriors, why?
Because nobody likes you. As you can see.
I'll get you yet.
Oh, he probably will actually. That's a shame of it. Oh, good.
Who taught you such sloppy technique?
Them being so close together there was nice. Do not get blasted to bits by them. More bombs. And bullets. Hate to see it, but we are dealing with it. Oh my god!
Keep this up. Olympus.
He should be almost at his 50% threshold. I think he is now. Oh, we're having problems. We're having trouble. That shockwave.
Last chance.
Stubborn fool.
Yes, that would be me. Actually, we're getting some honest to God usage out of, and we are dead. Damn. Damn. I was about to say, now we're actually getting some honest to God usage out of our duo boon in there. But no, we died. Oh, that Sharon fight took a little bit too much out of us there.
Oh, why can I get armor like that?
You again.
Yes, me again.
Your trainer's been absent from his post, more so than usual. You voided his pact with Lord Hades, didn't you? I don't know how you did it.
Well, I have my ways.
You know he's more than my trainer, Than. As for how I did it, turns out being the first and only son of Hades has its privileges. Now Achilles gets to be with someone he loves, who loves him back.
Love is common among mortals. Is theirs really so special as to be worth the trouble? Not just on your part, but theirs.
It is. I think it is.
Well, as long as you think
You realize
that.
just how much property of mine you have defaced?
Plenty, but not as much as I would have done on other runs. Oh man, that was a
This
shame.
is my latest haul.
I was feeling so confident about that one
Market
too.
value.
But Sharon, man, the temptation of Sharon, man.
We're proud of you, house contractor.
He took so much out of us again. He always gets at least one Death Defiance out of me. Always and ever. But you know what I'm going to... I'm going to do another run right off the bat. I'm going to do another one because I feel like I want to.
You get a license for that thing?
I do not. Let's bring in Lucy here. Yeah, guys, 2 runs for the price of run. Why not? Because why not? Let's actually rank this up fully out. And we are actually fully done. You know what? Let's make this a Poseidon run. Let's use that keepsake for 3 floors straight, all the way into Styx. Actually, the funny thing is that our Wrath effect towards the end, they actually ended up being our strongest thing. Which is just crazy if you think about it like that.
Farewell.
But that's okay. Let's see what Chaos has. Let us see what Chaos says.
The heart of the underworld.
How might I mend the fabric of existence for you, son of Hades?
Oh, you'll find a way of that, I'm certain. Like this one, already pretty nice. And a key for more rerolls later down the line. Ah, Charon, 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 Charon. What am I going to do about you, Charon? The damage he deals is so huge. How did you hit me with that one? How was I not hitting you with that one? Asking the real questions here.
Can't do that.
And death. Oh, he warped himself out of my explosion range there. Bummer. Come here. Where are my pulses? I was about to say, they should be pulsing. Have they been... Hang on a second. There it is. Now it's pulsing regularly. It stops pulsing fast after a while. Okay. This is just... They pulsing super irregularly now. So weird. I'm not a fan of that. I am actually... I just noticed that just now. I'm pretty sure I do not like that. I actually really like the fact that they were able to pulse. Because that allowed you for some... honest to God, hilarious synergies.
Suffer in darkness.
Okay, there's my man Poseidon. Let's go. Right, with the Athena special, for example, it was absolutely great to have it like that. Boom. I think Triple Bomb is actually one of the low-key best hammers you can get for this weapon overall.
Aha! I sense you have in your possession that fine shell I sent you. A little gift plucked straight out of the sea. You keep it close so I can better track you down.
I would love for you to actually track me down. Okay, you know the Floodshot would be huge. But we already have a pretty strong special. I think we owe it to ourselves to make it even better in here.
Much better.
We have enough money for the shop, so we should make it work all well. If Charon is going to show up here, I'm going to say no. Athena again, sure.
Help keep me going.
Come on, clutch with the dash. I do like that.
Fishing point there.
Fish?
Let's fish.
Oh man, I can't get over that last one. I just cannot get over that last one.
Come on out.
What are you guys thinking about Achilles and Patroclus' keepsake overall?
No thanks.
Athena, please be Poseidon. There you go. That is much less flashy looking, that is for sure.
You and me, Sneak.
I will never call this man Sneak. Never in my life will I ever. There's some decent damage. And he's almost dead. And he's dead.
In the name of Hades.
Poseidon with the 8. Epic rarity 2. Making me very happy. It deals 3000 damage in 2 attacks, which is good, which is great. That all by itself, I think make me think of it higher than Thanatos' keepsake, which, let's be real, probably not a hard thing to do, because Thanatos, he's just bad.
I'll take it.
Which is sad, but that is kind of his problem, not ours. I wouldn't mind getting this, actually. Sure, why not? Another key for later. But when it comes to damage dealing purposes, I would say that Mac and Deucer are pretty much the gold standard here. Mac, fairly fast, has insanely high damage potential going on. And Deucer, she is not as bursty as either Achilles or... Chaos again, which is kind of interesting. But you can also reroll here.
How bad could it
Not
be?
sure what I will do. I think I will reload.
What else?
Oh yeah, it was a good reroll. Blessed. So yeah, Deucer, not as bursty, but she has DPS. And there is definitely a time and a place for that in this game. Especially for challenge rooms, having steady DPS is actually in many cases better than strong burst.
Peace and quiet.
Thanks for the darkness. Same for Skelly. He deals no damage, but he does his entirely own thing. And he does it good, distracting enemies since 2019. Boom, baby. Oh! Don't stand in the blasting zone. Thank you very much. And then, of course, there's Sisyphus, who is also having his own fair share of smaller, but still burst damage. But he also gives you money and a heal. And some darkness too, for what it's worth. And is also fairly easy to use in doing so. Unshakable metal. I'm pretty sure we had that before. Sure. At least for the moment it's still useful after all. And if we get a chance to sell it off, I will probably sell it off if I get the chance here. Was hoping for something a little bit more useful. I do not know what I think of that other boon that gives you a bit more damage the moment you enter a room. I do not think that I like it particularly.
Good enough to eat.
Ooh, we make our Poseidon's 8 stronger. That's what I like to see. And we do not have money for this room, which is a shame. Oh, it's a pretty big shame, but we have to deal with it. All these spook gold ghosts there. Poor guys.
I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
She's having a good time. But, you know, Sisyphus and Skelly, they have the added advantage that you can actually use them against Hades. So that already puts them into a league all on their own. And Achilles and Patroclus, they are just another damage-related keepsake that you can't use against the big man. So, you know, there's a lot of finesse when it comes to choosing the best companion for your trail. In general, just for overall all-around usefulness, I would still say that Patroclus is probably the best. But the problem with Patroclus is he falls off the deeper you go into heated levels.
Tread lightly, boy.
The healing will be less worth over the course of the time. And money, he gives you less money now than he used to, which is not even bad. But you know what, actually, we already have Poseidon. If we could go for Zeus and then Aphrodite, we could make that run I was talking about work, where we just get that super strong ongoing Poseidon Wrath effect. You know, let's try for that. Let's try for that. Let's get Zeus in here. His attack is pretty good on Lucy anyway.
Done.
And then we try to get something from Aphrodite, probably her cast for what it's worth, and just have a good time coasting on the Wrath effect goodness. If we get there, do a boon. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm game. I mean, there's also a case we made about you not even needing to use a companion against Hades all the time. That may change at some point, but I mean, I can only talk for myself. Yeah, I have, let's say, somewhat of a rhythm to my companions. I like to use one on the first boss fight. Depending on the difficulty of the run, I also like to use one on the first mini-boss fight. At times. Please blow up, thank you. Ooh, blessed. I'm amazed I'm still alive. There's the last one. That was a bit more risky than I feel comfortable with, but so be it.
Cheers.
There we go. And here we go for Eurydice, of course.
On.
Depending on the second middle boss fight, I may use a charge there. I like to use one in the second phase of learning and on the third boss fight.
And here I was just thinking it's been too long since the Hades kid stopped by.
Those are usually the fights I really use them. In between, there may be cases when I use it on...
As you wish, your royal majesty.
Just gems, damn. Every now and then I like to use it on a challenge room if there's a very, very good challenge room waiting for me somewhere. But that is, of course, more of a novelty than a rule. Also, the deeper you go into high heated runs, the less attractive these challenge rooms become, because they are just... they do not scale all that well with difficulty. Getting an actual payout out of them, more often than not, actually ends up with you taking a punishment. Oh yeah, we wanted to sell it off, let's do it. I actually forgot about that. And you know what? I go for the shop here. Hermes is nice, but with this much money, we go for the shop. I should have remembered to check that between floors. Demeter.
Why not?
Demeter. I don't think I really want anything out of her in particular, so we take the Nourished Soul.
That woke me up.
And Hermes regardless for second wind. I don't think we're going to need this, so we just take the dodge chance here. No red coin in here, which is good, because I do not think we will have had in us to actually fight for that.
Mind if I join the fray, witches?
I'm pretty sure they do mind. But that's okay, because we do not mind about them minding. As far as I'm concerned, they are supposed to just mind their own business. Also, by the way, us having Athena's dash in here and honestly got blessing. And reload, please. Thank you.
Bye now, ladies.
Ah, must be my gleaming thunder signet that I transferred to you. Why, I could feel its call from all the way up here.
That's great. We take your attack. Thank you very much. Also, by the way, I was able to actually see how the ramping up damage in our laser was working. It was just adding 1 point of damage per instance, which is pretty good overall, I would say. And of course now we have that lightning effect on top of it all, which is also pretty cool. Where is he? There he is. I don't know if us having those knockback specials is all that good for us in the first place, but I'll be damned if it isn't fun. Oh, you know, as long as we do not have the Azad bomb, we should be good.
Hurry up.
And he's blasted into bits. More gems and another reroll opportunity. And you know what? Yes, sure, let's do it. We have 7 charges on that. What the hell?
Which path?
That's weird.
I don't think so.
Demeter again. I mean, sure, I go for it if it's offered for free. For relatively free.
A crisp and pleasant winter's evening to you, Zagreus. Now here.
You know, Demeter is not wrong on that part. A nice winter's evening is quite nice. And I forgot to change my cast to recharging casts again. Not that it really matters, because we are not really using our casts all that much yet, but we forgot to do it. Damn.
How's the old neck holding up?
That's okay. Melting him with electric beams of electricity. My god. I feel like I butchered the word there. In my defense, it's pretty late over here. It's still Saturday for me. As you can see, I have been a very eager beaver today. Like honestly, I have no idea what's up with me right now. I started on a Friday evening making recordings. I made a total of, I think, 6 recordings just on that Friday, even though doing that many recordings on an evening, not usually what I do, especially not after a late shift, which I had on that day. And then it hit Saturday, and was just doing, I think this is now the 7th or 8th recording of the day. I've been going absolutely crazy in here.
Achilles, we hear you, lad.
Which God knows, we did not need to do this, but I absolutely forgot to use it among the other part. And we have to give these guys something to work on.
I'll just tuck that away.
We haven't gotten a single HP upgrade thus far, which is also insane. But yeah, I think this is going to be the last run of today.
Still there, are you?
Mostly because today isn't even lasting that long, looking at the clock right now. It's 23:11 over here. Damn, the day was went fast. And yeah, then I still have the entire Sunday in front of me. I have no idea what to do with that. We shall see. We shall find something.
That's what the outside world is like.
Boom, boom, boom. Roast them all. Oh yeah, reroll.
My fate is mine.
Reroll again. The hammer. Hammer could be good. Hammer could be great. Boom. Ooh. The mad spear hero here got me. Nice. I'm actually a bit sad that I did not pick up the Poseidon cast in here earlier, because I think that one would have been absolutely stellar here right now as well. I did not expect seeing Demeter. If I would have, I definitely would have gone for the cast when I had the chance. Zap. Hammer time, piercing fire, targeting system. I think we had the targeting system before, it's pretty cool. What do we take? We take the higher pulsing areas here. That should be a lot of fun in the future. Okay, Aphrodite hopefully going to give me her cast. I don't intend to use it all that often, but it would be the prerequisite that we are looking for. Kill them all. Absolutely kill him. Oh, he walked into it. Shouldn't have did that. Ooh. Wrath effect. Sadly could not walk around the wall there in time, but that's okay.
Lady Aphrodite.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting very long, did I?
You actually did, as a matter of fact, but that's okay. Wave of Despair. Or was that on the last episode? Or was it the second to last episode? It was one of the last episodes.
I'm rich.
We have a visitor.
Oh, I did not mean to interrupt you guys.
Well, if it isn't the ward of Achilles, come to visit us. I don't know how I can ever repay you, stranger. I'm quite sure that it isn't possible.
First of all, thank you for giving me a little breathing room here.
I reached more or less the same conclusion, pal.
How about you just keep offering me those premium goods you have no interest in when I pass through, and we can call it even, sir?
That I had plans to do regardless, though if you should think of something else at any point, please do let either of us know.
Oh, I will. First of all, I would like to get that Hydride Gold. Thank you very much. They really look good together, don't they?
Mood, stranger.
They really look nice together. I'm just happy that he is now an upright standing man, even though I will probably miss his old model too.
There.
Hey, a Seamer.
Ooh, a Seamer.
Perfect catch gun right. Let's see what Sharon has in store for us here. Demeter again and half a palm.
That boon got better, huh?
Frozen Touch. It's not even a good increase here.
Doing business.
We will not exchange our specials. We take the Snowburst though.
Ice
and cold. My man Poseidon over here again. Just the god we needed. Keep on firing. Nice. So Poseidon could give me 1 out of 2 duo boons I would be interested in. Could also give me some other boons I would be very interested in. Let's see if he will comply with our wishes.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, he does not give me what I wanted, but the other things he did give us are also pretty nice. And we got another reroll coming our way, which we will probably use later down the line.
I can't. Poseidon.
Boom, boom, boom. And down he goes. That was not the smart spot to plan a respawn, my friend. That was not the play to make. Ooh, he hit me. And he died for it. Oh, he's gonna spawn in the middle of my bombs.
Poseidon.
More or less.
Poseidon.
That works. Somehow.
This on me.
More rerolls. My god, they're coming in crazy right now and I love it. Kinda miss having a long range cast, I gotta say. More everywhere.
And don't come back.
Oh, they will. Zagreus, you know. You have a run, there will be flame wheels. Always and evermore. There's just no way around that, is there?
Poseidon.
Oh.
That one fully rearmed.
Damn. And I think that one might have done that too.
Poseidon.
It's a lot of things you throw in my face here. Oh yes, another reroll opportunity.
Another.
Hermes. I think I'm going to roll the bones a bit deeper here. Let's see if I'm going to regret it. I am regretting it. Damn. Should have just went for Hermes.
Fight me.
I gotta say, I feel like I am in a weird place with Hermes these days.
Poseidon.
He has some boons I am very interested in, but none of his boons I feel like is that interesting to me because in almost any case I would love to see another quote-unquote actual Greed God, because they would offer me dual boons that would actually advance my run in an interesting way. Oh my god, really?
Not yet.
You know what I mean? Like right now I'm looking for Poseidon and Zeus because they could offer me boons, especially dual boons, that I am thoroughly interested in. And instead T shows up.
How about we pick the pace up just a little, cuz? Or maybe by a lot? Whatever you've the mood and stomach for right now.
Let's see here. Extra dashes. Side hustle, you know what? That's the other side. Every now and then he still offers you a boon that you are actually so honest to God interested in that you can't even be mad at him. Let's actually go for here. See up there's something good. Athena is not the goddess I was looking out for. She is not the goddess. We still take her debuff, we buy the HP, we buy the HP, and try to look as sappy, look as alive as we can.
Dare you clash against the champion of Elysium and his most trusted friend?
Probably, yeah.
Achilles, why it's the champion?
Achilles, but why?
No.
Because.
Finish this.
I will.
I'm empty.
I shall scour you from this place.
Watch yourself.
You will not scour me. Oh, fire them right into the pillar. Smart move.
I can't.
I think I got a good dodge up there, which is nice.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Okay. Good pop there. Oh my god! I didn't even see him charge up for that. Okay, he's out. He's following me. Okay. I do not trust these markers. He's spinning around at the speed of sound once more. Nice. I would like for a series to just go and bite the dust. At least for a hot moment over here. Nice. Oh no! Oh my god, Asterius, you son of a gun. Yes, I did. And I would do it again. There you go. You will follow suit pretty soon. Yeah, we actually have quite a lot of time on our clock here. Low, so many balls. So many balls. You need to stop.
Olympus.
Is he done? Is he done moving? I think he is. At least for a moment. Nice.
My chariot may be gone, but we shall rise again.
If you say so.
Olympus, 'tis my time of need.
It's pretty nice. Should be almost done over here. And he's done. Whew, rough fight. We do not have a lot of max HP. I think that is more of a problem than anything else.
Thanks to your support.
Now, what next?
So you thwarted the champion of Elysium.
I gave him a good thwarting, alright.
Keepsakes hold power.
That they do. Let's bring in the Evergreen Acorn.
Purge boons for coin.
Keep all of these around and hope for some good deals.
One last stop.
In the rooms to come. There's actually a lot of potential for good stuff for us. We could get Athena for some extra death defiances. But, of course, the main deal breaker here for me are Poseidon, Zeus, and, to a degree, Aphrodite. There's Athena.
Should come in useful.
And she's giving me the trash boon I do not want. Damn.
Should start.
Well, it doesn't have to be bad for us. Okay, there's Poseidon waiting. That's good.
What lurks in this surface river here?
That's probably my least favorite duo boon in the entire game, which is weird and funny because Poseidon Athena was actually the duo boon I was asking for the most, because they have a very interesting and hilarious history with one another.
Think I got one.
Well, not hilarious,
No,
but interesting. They have a little bit of a rivalry going on, so to speak. We start Poseidon and try to reroll into him again.
Not bad.
That's pretty okay indeed. There are a lot of very fascinating stories that do not let any of them look good. It's one of those stories where all Greek gods involved make an absolute butt of themselves. There are a lot of those.
The blasted giant bomb.
Yes, it has. Where's the big one? The other big red? Okay, he died. I'm pretty sure he died there because we deflected his... Are you the last one already? I was about to say, that should be a mini-boss. Another one in here. I will.
Cheers.
I was ever so slightly confused there because he was not popping up.
Olympus.
But there, we're through. Almost. Almost.
Poseidon. Okay.
Alright, Poseidon, be good. Sea Storm, not quite what I wanted, but it will do. I mean, what that means, not quite what I wanted. This is a good boon. Full stop.
Searching.
It increases our damage. Let's reroll this first.
How about another?
For Poseidon again.
Should check this way.
Frankly, Aphrodite and Zeus are nowhere to be seen, which is kind of weirding me out. Can we sell that blasted dual boon once more? We cannot. Shame. Actually, a shame. But so be it. Ooh, this room always gives me a small anxiety attack. My man over there just teleporting around. That's his whole agenda. And I had a feeling we would not be done here. There's a lot of free money just lying around there. It's pretty nice. He just died because my special is hitting for quite a bit of damage here. And no, can't reach him there. I was stuck on something there. I couldn't dash away. I do not know what it was, but I know that I hate it. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Fun times. Do not get hit by any more lasers over here. And he's gonna die to his own poison, isn't he? That's what I thought.
Nearly got me.
Second wave, Razor Shoals, not the wounds I was looking for again. Damn. We still have one more reroll, so it might still happen. I know Razor Shoals itself is also not a bad boon, but we took the legendary here for a fun time.
A moment's rest.
Let's try to reroll the money because we do not need it
Whatever,
that
let's
much.
try it.
It was not good. Demeter! Oh, bad.
No use.
I have a feeling this might be a second loss because we did not... I don't know, man. I feel like my plans today for good boon interactions... I shouldn't say it does not work out today because it has worked out for me today on quite a few runs. Centaur Soul for max HP and it is still not working. That would have been a good get. That would have been 25 more max HP. I would have liked that a lot. Sadly, that was not in the cards, evidently. Come here. There you go.
No way.
I reported it like in the past already, so they are aware. They should be.
I can't.
Oh man, I really would have liked to get that infinite Wrath charge off. It would have been so good. Killing Freeze is actually pretty decent here, I would say.
Something for Cerberus. Hey, money.
We can freeze him with our Snow Burst after all.
Before I go. Just what I need.
And you know what? I think Flurry Cast. Flurry Cast are fast attacks. Now I'm in a weird spot. I think I will take the Flurry Cast just so we can do that really quick.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
So we really have next to no max HP. It's hilarious. I think I only bought one Centaur out in one shop at some point. Which also means that we haven't seen any darkness. Maybe 1 point of darkness. Damn.
I guess there's only one thing left to do. Isn't that so, Father?
Who shall be first to return home this time, do you suppose?
I don't know. Could be either of us this time around. God knows I would like it to be you. But of course, as per always, there's a good chance that it will be me. That was a smart move there.
Do you even realize what you're doing, boy?
I guess so.
Stubborn oaf.
Come on, puppet. Decent. Very decent too. And we still have our Rothbeck dealing, honest to god, good damage. And we still have our Athena dash. And we also still have Eurydice going on in here. So all is not lost quite yet. I think I just dodged that one, which is good. Okay. There you go. Coming closer. Thank you. Oh, damn. Good damage.
Not yet.
Oh no! There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Enough of this.
He's spinning. We are not allowed to get hit by any of his traps.
Can't do that. It's reloading.
Still have 2 towers. Actually dealing pretty high damage here. And you know what? Thanks to Aphrodite, Demeter, and Hermes, our cast has actually ended up becoming a pretty substantial part of our DPS strategy in here. And I like that a lot. And he's dead. We didn't even lose the Death Defiance.
Oh. Then go. See what awaits you in this realm. There is
no escape indeed.
There.
Whew, that worked out. Big shopping trip too. I feel like I'm getting that all the time.
Having achieved his goal, the Underworld Prince discovers that the mortal realm is utterly bereft of the life-threatening excitement to which he has grown accustomed, and the lack of anything of note to do, the sheer mundanity, results in this.
Why you?
You know, I can relate to that. The feeling of just sheer mundanity, it can make me scream out in agony like that as well. Zagreus, you understand me so well. And with that, I gotta say I'm kinda amazed. I expected the first run we had in this episode to actually work out for us, and then it didn't. And then I expected the second run to not work out, and then it did.
I think it says it's 48 minutes past the 7th hour.
What is it with you always thinking it's that time?
Ready yourself, lad, and give it another attempt.
Oh, I will. Now, let's see. Hades is here, so we can actually spend some stuff again.
Here's all I caught.
We actually got a lot of nice fish there.
Totally worth it.
You're fine?
Oh, Prince! I'm supposed to be at work, so I can't talk, okay?
That's fine.
Goodbye for now.
Really? Nothing to say there? Just looking at it, but no fancy line about how amazing Orpheus is as a singer? I take offense to that. Okay, you know what? We haven't bought anything for our own bed chambers in a hot while.
I think we'll go with this. I think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
Mm-hmm.
You do not need another blasted bed.
The funny thing is that he's actually right about that. Let's see. Anything else in here? For the lounge? A prism sphere revolting. I wonder if that replaces a disco sphere we already have in place. If it does, I don't think I would be that interested in it. For river denizens transplanted from the underworld. An aquarium, you're not sure?
Contractor, I have another job. The head chef certainly is going to need a place to safely care for all the fish I've been hauling in.
I think the aquarium was actually already there before.
Poseidon's domain.
I'm pretty sure that was there before already. Or maybe I was mislooking. It's still cool that we have it, I guess. What else? What else? What else? We have a few more diamonds on hand, so I wouldn't mind being able to spend them on something like that. Oh, this fireplace also looks pretty interesting. Oh, a portal of Nyx. Oh, we need to save up for that one. We do need that. I wouldn't mind having one of those in my bed chambers too. Let's buy it. Let's see
Here
it.
are the gems. Now this is just the sort of outlandish purchase that makes me briefly feel slightly better about myself.
I pity those who have depended on our lounge for its formal, understated atmosphere.
I gotta say,
here's the commission.
I am
think
not
the lounge
disagreeing
would be
there.
better off with these tables here.
There were no complaints on record of the prior tables.
He is not wrong. Anyway, I think that is it for the moment. I don't think we have placed any of these items over here, so maybe we'll be able to replace some of those at some point. I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind that one bit. Now, let's check out our new bed.
A fine addition to the bedchambers.
Huh, cute.
With its just right softness and death-themed embroidery, the new bedding of Prince Zagreus is the envy of all those who wish to rest in peace.
Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man.
Yeah, never to be used. We are never going to sleep on that. There we go. Finally back to just using one cast that recharges constantly. Allows for a pretty nice flow of combat. And next time we're going to use a spear again. Where have I seen that before? Okay guys, thanks for watching. It was a fun episode. It was 2 runs in one, so that gave you full value for your time, I guess. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. But until then, have the greatest of days, and please stay as awesome as you are.